back again with My Hero Academia, this time season 3, episode 14. Woo! Yes, so I assume this is going to be the start of a new story arc, because last week it was that... Was it last week or the week before, episode 12, 13, it was that period where it was the slow episode transitioning from one story arc to another. Or was last week the start of a new arc? Because they all moved in together. They've all been moved into Heights Alliance, the new dorm system. We got to look at everyone's rooms. We got a nice episode, a nice little episode of everyone just hanging out. And I love those episodes where you spend time with all the characters and you learn a bit more about them, because you can learn a lot about someone based on how they decorate their room, which we saw. We saw everyone else's rooms, and we got a little insight into who they are as characters. Sato got a fair share of screen time in that episode, and he won the best room competition. He won the competition for the best room because he is an expert baker, and everyone just loves his cake. So yeah, I really liked last episode. It was a lot of fun. But now we've got to see where this new story arc is going to take us. And we got a surprisingly emotional scene from Sue, where she was crying and it broke my heart. Yeah, but now we've got to see where this new story arc takes us and what we're going to do. So we are not just going to waste any time, so let's just get into Season 3, Episode 14 of My Hero Academia, starting now!
Wait, this isn't... Oh, right. I'm in the dorm now.
This is going to be a bit of an adjustment.
Our dorm, Heights Alliance, was a 5-minute walk from the main school building. Things were a little strange at first.
You can spend more time in bed. Those ultimate moves! We're going to be working on our fighting moves.
2 ultimate moves. Ultimate moves? It seems a normal school thing, but this is total hero work. It's the name. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Please allow me a question. What is the advantage of having ultimate moves for our provisional exam? May we know your reasoning?
That's 2 questions. Calm down.
Yeah.
It won't just be fighting. Your ability to gather information and make quick decisions will be judged, in addition to how well you communicate, cooperate, and lead others.
Take Ida's reciprocal burst, for example. This sort of temporary boost in speed is valuable enough that it falls into the category of excellence we're looking for.
We have been doing an ultimate move all along.
It's basically our secret weapon. Something that gives us the edge so we can win no matter.
But it stalls his engines afterwards, so is it?
This is how you will spend the remainder of your summer vacation.
Wow!
Prepare for intensive training. In addition, you should think about how you can improve your costumes, especially now that you have a better understanding of your quirks. Do you have it in you?
Yes, sir. I am so charged up for this.
Make a nozzle with your fingers to increase aim and reach. Yes, like that. Go.
Yeah.
Now, 2 creations at the same time. You may start with something simple.
Yes, sir.
Everyone's working hard, huh? All Might. Yeah, I am here.
Because I have the day off and I don't have anything else to do!
There's no way I can miss being here for this. I'm still a UA teacher.
Yeah. They're gonna have to see you sooner or later.
How can I fight with these damaged arms?
Hey,
You have legs, bro.
Genjiro, listen up. I have a few things that might help. He's suddenly good at this?
Oh, that's a good teacher. Oh my god, bro. Oh my, I had hope for you. Oh! The hell is going on there?
Failure is the mother of invention, Mr. Power Loader. Thomas Edison said something.
Oh no! Oh no, she's back!
Please open your ears and listen to me for once.
Hatsume!
When did you get here?
You're gonna do that.
It's been a while, huh? Class 1A, right? Yeah, I forgot all your names already.
Midoriya.
I'm Teneida, the man you tricked into being a walking advertisement during the sports festival.
Never heard of you. I'm busy developing new babies, so bye.
I have a license to make costumes, so I'm allowed to do some mild tinkering with those that were made out of house.
Okay.
For small changes and repairs, I can simply report what I alter to the design company, fill out an application, and ask the design professionals to make the adjustments for us. After that's completed, the government will make sure the new costume meets certain standards.
Yes, I see the problem. What are you doing?
She's got a...
My very special baby. The
Wow.
power suit.
Yeah, probably...
This high.
Whoa, this thing is amazing. No, I take it back. My spine. They're twisting me up. Are you okay?
End program. Looks like I made a mistake or two in the limit calculations. That's my bad. Oh my gosh, are you hurt?
I was wondering if you could improve the cooling devices in my legs.
If that's what you're looking for.
Oh no!
Try this baby on! It's an electric booster for radiators that can coolify anything that gets
Yeah, just go. Just go.
There's nothing wrong with my boosters.
Booster, go! If you're wanting to cool down your legs, then why don't you just run with your arms instead?
And you should treasure your relationship with her. You'll need her once you've been made pros. Those are all the support items Hatsume's made since starting school here. She's always inventing, even when school's not in session.
She's valuable.
Many support course students in my career, but I tell you, this girl is something special.
I think I get it. It's so simple.
Why don't you just run with your arms instead?
I understand. Ida, please, there's so much I want you to teach me.
I don't want to feel sick anymore. You don't say. In that case, you've got to try this out. Why do I feel like it's about to explode? What is that smoke?
Don't kill us.
Work in progress.
As the days pass, our training ultimate.
Nice! These full arm things.
Yeah, I got braces added that reduce the strain on my arms.
You missed a solid chance to change your entire design. It's so boring.
Wow.
I like it.
Congratulations!
It's still based off what his mum designed.
By covering myself with dark shadow, my strength is enhanced. I'm better at close combat.
Nice! I like that.
Abyssal black body.
Not for my entire hand, but a blast from a single concentrated point.
AP shot!
Okay.
Ha! I did it! Hey, watch out!
Like, he's using his legs.
All my signature moves usually involve his fists. Since I inherited one for all
Yeah.
from him, I tried to do the same thing.
You gotta be different.
I didn't even realize it.
First time I've seen Aizawa
And
shocked.
I'll use my legs. One for all, full cowling, shoot style.
Shoot style. Okay.
You did it, kid.
Okay. We've officially moved into a new time, shall we say. Yeah. We're done with the old intro and outro, which is sort of a shame because I really liked that intro. That old one. I don't mind this one. Don't think I like the outro though. I'm not a big fan of the outro. But anyway. Yeah, new intro, showed a lot of things. I should probably learn to pick up on these things because the intros in this show, they reveal a lot if you know what you're looking at. Like you can kind of pick apart the things that are going to be important in the story if you pay attention to the intro. Let's think about the Stain arc and Stain arc and the final exams arc. The intro for that, it focused a lot on Ida, Midoriya, and Todoroki, who were the three that fought Stain in that alleyway. And even then, in that intro, you can see Midoriya leaping between walls in like an alleyway sort of setting. So that's sort of revealing the episode with where they're fighting Stain in the alleyway. And then it shows all of the students at the end in random pairs, and it's the same pairs that are in the final exams. Like, it's showing when Uraraka and Aoyama were together. It shows Sue and Tokoyami. It reveals all of the pairings, you just don't know what you're looking at until it actually happens. So maybe I should pay attention to this intro, because it might be revealing things that are going to be important in the story. Like, I saw a ton of new characters. I saw a ton of new characters in that intro. So I'm guessing they're going to be part of this license exam, which is coming up. And it's going to be testing everything, it's going to be testing everything that it means to be a hero. So it's going to be testing how they save people, how they work together, their quick thinking, their fighting. It's going to be testing everything, so I'm excited to see that come up. So it's going to be refreshing to not have to fight villains anymore. And in this exam, they are going to have to use their ultimate moves, their signature moves, which no one else can copy. So it's something unique to them and their power. I always thought Bakugo's Howitzer Impact, the one he used to beat Todoroki, I thought that was his ultimate move. Because, honestly, who else can recreate that? No one that I know in this show can recreate that. So, yeah, learning how to do these ultimate moves. Interesting. And got a bit of help from other teachers for that. Ectoplasm, Cementos, and Midnight. Ectoplasm, I can understand why he's there, because he's basically making a lot of test dummies because he can clone himself. Cementos is making the terrain that they're going to be working on in the TDL, I think it is, basically that training arena. Okay, so I get Ectoplasm, I get Cementos. Why is Midnight there? I assume just to give advice. Same with All Might, because he showed up and started giving advice to all these people because everyone was working on their moves, but Midoriya was a bit stumped because his arms are messed up now. He can't use his arms that much. So if he slips and goes past his usual power limit, then he is screwed. Of course, the such simple answer, which I did call out, it came along later. But yeah, Midoriya's just watching everyone else, thinking about what the hell his move could be, and then All Might shows up and starts giving out advice. But it seems All Might knew what Midoriya should be doing, but he's not going to give him the answer. And then he just started helping everyone else out and giving actual good advice, and I was thinking, he's being a good teacher. And Aizawa thought the same thing, and then he spied the cards in his pocket of him teaching for dummies. Yeah. Oh my, I had such hope. I had such high hopes for you. I thought you were going to be a good teacher. You still can be, but you're not there. On top of that, also, not only are they improving their fighting styles and their ultimate moves, they've also got to improve their costumes as well. Which is what led Midoriya to the development studio, where we met a familiar face. A very familiar face. I was wondering if she was ever going to come back. Mei Hatsume, the student from the support course, and I kind of got from the sports festival art that she was a bit crazy. She was very crazy in this episode. She was quite intimidating. Like, Midoriya didn't even get to open the door before she blew something up in his face and then put another two things right in his face. But still, Obviously, Uraraka, she's not a big fan of that as well. She can keep denying it all she wants, but she wants Deku. She wants Deku. Yeah, we also got introduced to Power Loader. Well, we've met Power Loader before, but this is more time. We spent a bit more time with him about how he's got a license to. I assume he's basically Hatsume's version of Aizawa. He's Hatsume's homeroom teacher, I'm guessing. So he's got a license to alter and make costumes. So this is a very interesting part, a part that you don't usually see, especially in superhero films, the making of the costumes. Because usually most superheroes in movies, they make their own costumes. So it's cool to see a department that's dedicated to making the costumes themselves. And May went on a bit of a showcase run when she was showing off all her babies. The power suit that nearly broke Midoriya's back. The boosters on Ida's arms. Which is what also gave... It also what gave Midoriya the idea to, instead of using your arms so much, start using your legs. And then I don't know what the hell that was that she wanted to demonstrate for Uraraka. It looks like a barrel, and then it just exploded. So I don't know what the hell that was. And she was she was intimidating everyone. But Paoloda just said that she's the best student he's got, and revealed all of the things that she's made since she started. I don't know how long it's been since she started school. I don't know how long it's been since they all started school. For me, it's been 2.5 seasons, but I don't know how long it's been for them. I assume a few months. A handful of months. So, yeah, she's made all those items in that time. And Paoloda's saying that she's going to be a valuable asset to them in the future, which is true. It is true what he says. So, yeah, maybe that means we'll be seeing more of her from now on. I'm fine with that. She doesn't overstay her welcome when she's on screen. Then at the end of the episode, we just move back to the training centre after Midoriya has his epiphany of what he should be doing. And yeah, Midoriya doesn't want to change his costume because it's still based off what his mum designed. It's not the same. It's not the same because, no offence to Midoriya's mum, but that first costume was pretty bad considering what he's got now. And so, yeah, he's got these new arm braces, these new white gloves that go all the way up his arms. I've got a Midoriya version of this up there. You can probably see it. It is this one here. It's out of date now. It's got the old costume, the one with the short gloves, and not the protection over his boots, which is also a new addition. So that's out of date now. But he's updated his costume, and he's definitely realised his new fighting style. He's using his legs. All that running that he's done in his training, he's always exercising, he's always running. So using your legs is a smart move, because it's probably the strongest thing in his body right now. Probably the same with me as well. My arms are terrible. Like, my weakest muscle is probably my shoulders. I cannot do this. But I can do running, I can do leg workout. So yeah, I can definitely relate to his new style of fighting, and he calls it shoot style as well. First time I've seen Aizawa shocked by Midoriya. And All Might is so proud. Yes, I just love this. We covered a lot of ground in this episode. Let me just get through the rating, the ranking of this episode. Okay, is it better than episode 1? Yes. Is it better than episode 12? Yes. Better than episode 2? Yes. Better than episode 3? Yes. Episode 13? Yes. Is it better than episode 5? Unfortunately, I've said how much this episode... I said how much I like this episode, but I do believe this is just below episode 5. Above episode 13, below episode 5. So, from top to bottom now, nothing is going to reach the top spot. The episode where All Might and All for One So that's still the top. Episode 11, episode 10, episode 9, episode 4, which was the 1,000,000% episode, episode 8, episode 7, episode 6, episode 5, episode 14, episode 13, episode 3, episode 2, episode 12, and episode 1. So it seems like this new story arc, since we started, is slowly getting better. It's behind a lot of the episodes in the first season, but it's getting better. Since the episode with All Might, we basically started at the bottom again, with episode 12 and then episode 13 and 14. So the episodes of this new arc just keep getting better. So maybe by the time the finale comes, we'll be close to the top. Because I know you're not going to top episode 11. Episode 11 made me cry. Unless another episode of this season can get that done, I do not see how it's going to be the All Might vs. All for One episode. But yeah, this was mad. I really liked it. I love seeing Hatsume again. I love watching the support department of designing the costumes. I love seeing everyone working on their fighting style. I especially love Midoriya working on his fighting style. So we're gonna be seeing a lot more new stuff from Midoriya going forward. So I'm excited. But yeah, that is all we've got for this week of My Hero Academia. Until next time, we are over and out. Bye!